Hey guys, it's Kristen, and today I'm going to be filming I'm doing a tutorial, and it's kind of a everyday smoky eye featuring the Naked Smoky palette. I think Annie filmed more of a darker, smokier look, and I'm sorry if you can hear Say Yes to the Dress in the background. You can kind of hear it from downstairs. One thing I also want to mention is that this is probably the place you'll be seeing me film the rest of the time. Like, this will be my filming area until I get my new vanity desk kind of thing. And I'm sorry for the reflection, I'll sit like this. So, when I get my desk that I can put all my makeup in, I will be filming in the room that will be my considered beauty room. So let's just get started. Okay, so I took my glasses off, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation with my Real Techniques face brush. And just apply this to my entire face. Okay, now that I have foundation done, I'm just going to use my Benefit Boing Concealer underneath my eyes. And I don't know if you can see it, but I think I have a pimple right here. So I'm going to buff that in with a Sonia Kashuk Beauty Blender sponge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and put it underneath my eyes. And I have a mirror down here, so I'm just going to look. Okay. And I'm sorry about the lighting, it's kind of being weird. And now I'm just going to buff that in with the fat side of my beauty blender. Now that I'm done with concealer, I'm going to be using my Tarte setting powder and my Tarte powder brush and just applying this all over my face to set my under eye concealer and also mattify my face. Now that I am done setting my makeup, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Mini Bronzer and this angled brush I got from Claire's and just contouring with this. So I am now done with contouring, and I'm just going to use my Tarte Empower Flower palette, and I'm going to use the exact same brush I did for bronzer. And I'm going to use the bronzer in this palette called Park Avenue Princess, and just kind of warming up my face. Not as much contouring, but kind of bronzing. Next, for blush, I'm going to be using my Milani Baked Blush in Doyce Pink, and this is the first shade. I'm going to be applying this with my Sephora Pro Airbrush Blush Brush, and I'm just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks and kind of up to my temples so it looks like I'm blushing. Open, please. Thank you. Next, I'm going to be using my Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop with a fan brush by Sonia Kashuk and applying this to my, not brow bone, what is this called? The bridge of my nose, to my cheekbones, to my forehead, and I will apply this to my brow bone later. I need a mirror for this because you kind of go overboard. Another place I'll be applying the Becca highlighter to is my Cupid's bow. So next we'll be moving on to eyes. And so this is going to be kind of a brown subtle smoky eye using the Naked Smoky palette like I mentioned in the beginning. So first I'm like looking over this palette. I'm going to be using this brush and one other brush. So first I'm going to be taking Whiskey and applying that to my crease. Oh, a little too much. And I'm gonna have to use a mirror. Now I have Whiskey in my crease, and I'm just going to be taking this fluffy blending brush, which I don't use for blending, and I'm going to be taking, Radar, and just putting this all over my lid. Okay, so I did this off camera. I kind of went back in with Whiskey and darkened up my crease a little bit. So next I'm going to be taking Armor and kind of putting it in the middle of my lid using the same fluffy brush. Now I'm going to be using Black Market and the kind of pencil end of the brush and smoking out the outer corner. So I've just done that so far. Okay, now that I've smoked out my outer V, now you're just going to blend it with the fluffy side. Okay, now that your Black Market is all blended out, you're going to be taking Password and just kind of applying it above the crease only a little bit, just to make it look extra smoky. Oh, wrong color. 1 second. Okay, Password. I accidentally put dagger. So it kind of just looks like that. It's a little bit more smoked out now. Next, to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to be using High. It's the shimmery first shade, and I'm just going to be applying it with this fluffy blending brush. Oh, and I forgot a part of the look. You can add primer if you want. I just forgot to add primer. Looks good enough to me. And the last thing we're going to do for eyes is, once again, we will be taking Whiskey and the kind of smudger end and just applying it to our lower lash line to kind of smoke it out. Not the entire lower lash line, kind of to about here. And that's what it should look like. Okay, so the eyeshadow is complete, and I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I do have a little bit of fallout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fan brush and kind of just dust it off. And it is now gone, so I guess that's kind of a trick. And before we move on to mascara, I forgot to mention one more thing. I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with Champagne Pop again, and I am going to use this angled liner brush, which I just used to highlight my brow bone. Just gonna highlight these really quick. Okay, so my brow bones are now highlighted. Next, most people would fill in their eyebrows, but I don't need to fill in my eyebrows because I have a dark hair color. But instead of doing that, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara, just to kind of keep my brows in place. And I kind of ran out of the eyebrow side, so I just used the eyelash side. It works the exact same. Perfect. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes with an e.l.f. eyelash curler. Hoping to God I don't pinch myself. Ow. Ow. And I just squeeze it really, really hard because I have thick eyelashes, and if I squeeze it, like, not very hard, they don't curl. So this is the curled side, that's the non-curled side. Don't pinch yourself. Yes. The struggles. Eyelash curling is complete. Okay, next I'm going to be doing mascara, and don't judge the name. I don't like the name either. But I'm going to be taking my mini Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara that came with my tiny bronzer, and I'm just going to be applying this to my upper lashes. I mean, you could do your lower lashes if you want. I just don't like to. Oh, that hurt. I just stabbed my eye. Ow! Okay, I'm fine now. Sorry if I'm looking this way. I'm trying to look at myself so I don't have to pull out the mirror. Oh no. Oh no. There's a clump. Okay. Mascara is complete. Okay. So now that eyes and everything else is done, it's time to move on to lips. And I'm going to be going for a nude lip. But first, I'm going to use the... What is this? Chapstick. Just to kind of moisturize my lips because they're kind of chapped. This one smells like strawberries. My favorite. Okay, so you can use any nude lipstick you want, but I'm just going to be using the Color Mate's Long Lasting Formula in the shade Ginger Spice, and this is the perfect nude to go with any smoky eye. And I actually picked this up from Dollar Tree, and it's amazing. It's my new favorite nude lipstick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this super, super long video. I'm sorry for that, but I thought we should post a tutorial. And I don't think you should use this for like every day. I think this is more of a night smoky eye, like nighttime smoky eye. I don't know why I said every day. I knew it wasn't going to be every day. But anyways, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!